When I think about what it is about these landscapes that have been so essential to my own personal evolution, of course I think of the quiet and the undeveloped character of these places. Certainly for me, feeling freed from technology and modern society, that's been important as well. But there is something else also. Many of us call it wildness, and it's about the land getting to evolve according to its own free will instead of always having to bend to the will of humans. Land that is wild has a powerful energy, and preserving wildness has everything to do with our relationship with the land. It's about approaching these areas with humility and restraint, the way you might find yourself behaving if you were inside the Sistine Chapel or at a famous Buddhist monastery, with reverence and deference. You might ask, what does this place need from me? Rather than I know what's best for it. And I think it's this act of deference, this witnessing rather than shaping, this guarding instead of gardening, that allows us to feel closer to it, that allows its power to flow unhindered, that allows us to open to a spiritual experience. You might call it feeling close to God. You might call it feeling at peace. You might call it feeling at home. And I can't help but think of the Gwich'in people in northern Alaska who continue to fight to protect their homeland and the sacred calving grounds of the porcupine caribou herd in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. And my heart shatters for them, knowing the attachment that I feel to my home, and knowing that for them it must be amplified 1,000 times because they have lived there for thousands of years. There is no greater gift to a person than to say, I accept you just as you are. The same is true for the land.